Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Woo Woo Radio. I am Sadie. I'm really happy to have you here. We are going to get a message from our ancestors. Currently, I'm actually wearing my ancestor or my guardian angel. I kind of see her in both energies. It's very confusing. But my mom's shirt, I'm actually wearing it currently while I do this message and channel for you all. But I want to get a message from your ancestors regarding whatever you need to hear right now, right? But I feel more than ever, you all, whoever's tuning into this message, you're looking for comfort. And I feel like they want to wrap their arms around you. They want to make sure that you know how protected you are, how much they're looking out for you, no matter what situation you find yourself in today. And when I say today, I mean whenever you find this message, okay? So we're going to first pull a message from their heart to yours, from this deck, and see what they want to say. So let's get a message from your ancestors. What message do they have for you? Ancestors. What message would you like to speak today? Ancestors. Okay. All right. So we got this heart, and the message says, secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Ooh. So your ancestors are telling you about a secret admirer, but I'm going to go into that. But what I feel also with this energy is that what you don't realize is that there could be someone, this could be someone in the spirit world, I'll put it like that, who is, I'm getting an interesting message, sorry, a lot is coming in. This could be someone in the spirit world who's watching over you, who you are not aware of, right? This could have been someone who you may or may not have ended things on bad terms, I'm hearing. But the second message I just got came in really strongly, is that someone has lost their person, their spouse, their significant other, someone that they were in a relationship with. This person has joined the spirit world, and they are closely watching you, not in a creepy way, but in a way that they miss you, in a way that they are watching over you, they are protecting you, they are guiding you at this time. I'm even hearing that this person is guiding your heart to the next heart, meaning that this person, I just saw a crow fly by. Oh, I love that. This person is also making sure that you do not close your heart to love. Now, I'm also hearing that at the time of this person's passing, maybe you weren't together necessarily, or there was like some kind of like separation there. Maybe not. But this person has never stopped loving you and caring for you. And when they passed, it did not stop that love, right? It did not stop the feelings. They still want the best for you. Okay? Even more so. I think a lot of you, whoever this message is for, this could be for one person, but you are grieving this person strongly. Wow, the crow just came back, guys. So I don't know if a crow is also like a spirit animal for this person or for you, or this person is taking the form of a crow now, whatever. Love that. But this person is looking out for you. In a more tangible sense, this could be someone in this realm, in the world, who is secretly admiring you. This could be at your job, this could be at your school, this could be a neighbor, this could be anyone. This could be the coffee shop you frequent, right? Someone is watching you and admiring you. I'm also hearing admiring your talent. So I wonder if someone, because everything is not, we don't read the card and just take it as the card, right? We go deeper, we hit our intuition level. So I'm also feeling like you could be more valuable at your job than you realize. Regardless, your ancestors are coming through to say you have admirers. This is a time to be admired. Okay? So let's keep pulling. I also want to get a message real quick from the Archangel deck. I pulled a card for myself today from this deck, and it really blessed me. Like the question I asked, it really blessed me. So I feel like it's only right. Wow, guys. I feel like it's only right to pull a card for you all from your ancestors to really get a question that you may have in your mind. And it might be in regards to your abundance, to your finances, to your health, to your overall abundance, right? Abundance comes in many forms. So we have welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. So your ancestors are saying, and your angels, your archangels are saying to you, we hear that you have been struggling. We are seeing how you are fighting to make ends meet, trying your best to accommodate your current financial circumstances. And we are going to bless you for that. We don't intend for you to struggle. We intended for you to learn a lesson. Now, whatever that lesson is for you will be personal, right? It would be, everyone has their own financial relationship, right? We think we only get into romantic relationships. We also get into relationships with money, right? And most of the time we get into relationships with money not in the most healthiest way. Meaning we're not healthy when we get into money relationships, right? We think about getting into a relationship when we're not healthy with a human being. But sometimes we can get into, like, let's say you get a job that gave you $5,000 more than you did before, or $20,000 more than you did before. But because you haven't healed your financial relationship, your relationship to money, you get into that new job with the new $20,000, whatever it was, and you still find a way to find yourself back in debt, or to still able to pay your bills, or there's always a struggle, no matter how much you make. And I know it's because people are gonna say, well, it's because the world is very expensive, and what is it called? Inflation and things like that. Your ancestors are saying, we know that, but that's why we keep trying to give you more, but you keep spending more, or you keep living beyond your means. And so there's a reason for the lessons we've been giving you. There's a reason why we've given you the certain circumstances we've given you. We don't want you to be how we were. We want you to be better off. Right? So your ancestors had to learn a lot of lessons around finances and around their abundance. And not only money, I'm seeing lessons around health. I'm seeing lessons around abundance all around. So let's pull another card from them. The ancestors, guys, what do you want to say to your loved ones, ancestors? Whoa. One more. What do you want to say to your loved ones? Okay. We got 3 cards from that deck. Let's see. So the first card that came out was Codes of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you to take the next step. We have After the Rain, Silver Lining, Relief, Hope, Mercy, It's Over, Acceptance. I feel like this is coming out to clarify this abundance from your archangels, that your struggles are soon ending. Your struggles around money, your struggles around abundance, your struggles around finances, and how you view it. Because like I said, I was hinting to earlier, is that no matter how much money we get, if we don't heal our relationship to it, we just won't ever make enough. It will never ever be enough. I'm also seeing open. Say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life. So I'm getting like a lot of lessons being learned currently. and that a lot of you are at the end of these lessons, and some of you are just entering the portal of these lessons. We do have an 8/8 portal that's coming up. August 8th, obviously, the Lionsgate portal. I wonder if something significant is happening around that time for some of you, or like that's where you see your breakthrough, sort of. So let's pull some tarot to go deeper into this. Clarify further, ancestors, for your loved ones. Clarify this message, please. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I love this. So we had the Six of Swords that fell out, and we have the Four of Wands. So clearly there's a moving past a troubled time, but you know, some kind of issue you are moving past, right? Getting out of some kind of troubled waters, moving towards a more stable energy, a more where you feel more at peace. I'm hearing, wow, like that, where you're feeling more at peace, you're feeling more at ease. What is the circumstances they're moving out of? Okay. Yeah, this is what came out. Nine of Wands. So yeah, there's been a Nine of Wands is about lessons. It's about hard lessons. It could be 9 years of struggle. It could be 9 months. There could be like some kind of cycle that you've been experiencing where, like I said, it's funny that they're bringing up financial. Maybe I'll do a money and career reading soon. But it feels like this could be anything. This also could be about, I don't know why I keep getting health stuff, but I'm going to try to stay away from that. But I just feel as though there's been a lot of lessons around money and abundance. And like I said before, abundance comes in many forms. And I feel like your guides are saying, your ancestors are saying, because I see ancestors as guides. So that's why I'll use the word guide interchangeable. But I really feel as though there's been a lot of change and shifting and having to cope and pivot a lot around your finances, around the limited amount of abundance you feel you have at this time. I'm also hearing the message, or I'm being told to tell you the message of, you're never at a deficit when you have us. You're never going to be without when you have us. Meaning they're saying to you, your ancestors are saying, we are never going to let you fall too far down, right? No matter how many lessons you're learning through and I'm telling you, yeah. Woo, they are like tongue twisting me. That's how much is coming at me. We're never going to let you fall too far down. They're also saying the lessons that you have learned is because we didn't get a chance to resolve them in our lifetime, or we didn't get a chance to put those things to bed. We didn't get a chance to destroy that, right? So when it got to you, when you were born, it was for you to manage to overcome. Yeah, look at this. The Three of Swords. There's been a lot of heartbreak around this. Oh, I'm hearing, oh wow, I just heard with this. Some of you had to release your desire for ownership. What does that mean? Ancestors, what does that mean? Okay, so I don't know what that means. It could mean that I'm going to give you examples. Or the examples I'm getting, some of you had to like, you thought you would never be able to own a home, or you had to release that desire. You were like, you know what? I'm never going to be able to own a home. So let me just deal with my rental. Let me just find the cheapest place I can find. Let me just deal with my circumstances. Let me just settle. That's the word I was looking for. I wasn't going to stop speaking until I found that word. Let me just settle for this, right? Not knowing of the power and the position that your ancestors placed on you, right? I love this. So we have the Three of Cups. We have the Emperor, literal energy of ownership, in my opinion, and the Knight of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles for a lot of people is seen as like a realtor or like someone who owns a lot of property, right? So this could, and you do have the four of Wands here. So this could be around your desire to own a business, own a house, own a car outright, right? All these things outright, or the feeling of like, I'm never going to be able to save enough in order to even get the down payment to get these things, right? Like that feeling, that lack feeling. And I feel like your guys are saying, we're going to, your guys, your ancestors are saying, we're going to bless you. We're going to come through for you. Take the steps to heal the things that you need to heal, right? To heal, because obviously we can't give you more if you can't handle more, right? Like that's what they're saying here, ancestors. Thank you. They can't give you more if you can't handle more. We don't want to see you, let's say, buy a house and then you can only pay the mortgage. You can't afford your life in any other way. We would not put you in those circumstances. But for you all, at least the people who are watching this message, that's not your path. We want to see your desire. They're saying, ooh, I'm getting headaches. Oh, they're coming through strong. They want to see your desire be manifest. Okay? So a lot of you could be speaking to realtors soon, or like finding out what you can afford, right? Because I'm getting something about 3%. This is weird. I am not a realtor. I am not giving real estate advice. Don't come to me with that. This is not what this message is for. Go to a professional. But why they just pointed out this 3 of Swords with the saying 3%? I don't know what that means. Oh gosh, I love this. I mean, oh my God. And before I shuffle, look what's at the bottom. 3 of Wands. So there could be something around 3%, 3 months, 3 years, 3 weeks, something like that. The number 3, right? Also, you have the 3 of Cups, right? So what is your final advice? I'm going to pull more cards. I just want to get some final advice from the tarot. Do you have any other advice for your loved ones? Okay. You have the Queen of Cups. At the bottom, we have the King of Swords. Again, get expert advice, right? Like, get your expert advice. But what I feel with the Queen of Cups, I'm hearing nurse your heart with this. But I feel like this is about paying attention what matters to you, paying attention what you put stock in. Like, maybe you have given your power away in some way. I don't know. I'm being told to tell you to redirect your love energy. Okay, I don't know what that means. Like, redirect where you put your love and energy into. Oh, okay. I'm hearing like, be careful what you're nursing at this time. Some of you, maybe you're nursing a broken heart. That's fine. Some of you are nursing regret. Some of you are nursing resentment. Some of you are nursing doubt. Some of you are nursing fear. And your ancestors are saying, we want you to nurture the positive aspects of you. Let go of the doubt, let go of the fear, let go of the insecurity, let go of the inability to move forward. We did not give you the lessons to stay in it. Right? The lessons is to move past it. Think about, we're given the analogy of the metaphor of being in school and matriculating through school. That's the analogy I'm getting, is that someone, you don't stay in the 11th grade, you go to the 12th, right? And then you go to college if you choose to. So, and it's a choice. So you can choose to stay within the grade that you are in, meaning that 9 of Wands, or you can choose to move to the 10 and then move to 1, right? To get past this lesson so you can move on with your life, right? So let's get some more messages from them, please. From your ancestors. What else do you have to say to your loved ones and ancestors? I just heard the name Deborah. Okay, so if that means something to some of you out there, Deborah. I heard bicoastal. Bicoastal. I don't know if you or this individual lived by the water. I'm getting the name Sweet Pea. Oh, that's so cute. Did someone call someone Sweet Pea? Sweet Pea. That's so cute. Ancestors, do you have messages for your loved ones? All right. Oh, wow, guys. Look at this. Prosperity, again, abundance, and success. Let me see if I can, okay, there you go. Abundance and success. We love to see that double up. Number 42. Hold on. Okay, I was about to flip. And at the bottom we have kinship. 32. It says community, your group. So, and I see this as your guides and your ancestors, your guides in heaven on the other side, however you want to see it, call it, whatever, beyond the veil, I'll say. That's what I like to call it. Gathering in your honor to orchestrate. What I'm seeing is a plan. I'm seeing them at a table similar to this, or they're not even at a table, they're actually at a campfire. But I'm seeing your ancestors sitting at a table, discussing your life. Like it's all about you, right? Isn't that beautiful? Let's just take a moment to thank our guides, thank our ancestors, thank our angel that their whole purpose is just to make sure that we're okay. In any way necessary, even through the hard stuff, they're still making sure that we're okay, right? Like that's all they exist for, is to make sure that who they left behind, especially the ancestors who we're channeling today, is that they're making sure that you are okay and that you are getting the things that you deserve. Now, every single person needs the option of having choice, right? We have to have choices. So we can't sit here and say, well, my life hasn't been great, Some things we contribute to, right? And so we have to be mindful of that energy that someone just came up with, because I felt that strongly from one of you or some of you. Be mindful of that. That's not a helpful emotion at this time. I think they want you to focus on your prosperity. They want you to focus on how prosperous you actually are. They are sitting around a table, probably similar to the one I'm sitting at, because this is a round table. I don't know why I keep hearing the word negotiate, but talking about you, making sure that you are receiving the things that you deserve at this time, right? So let's get some energy from our nature spirits, our nature guides. Okay. We have, wow, the honeybee with community. Okay, so again with the community, we have tobacco with reciprocity. I do feel like, let's see what's at the bottom. Wow, look at guys, at the bottom we have lifeblood, water. So yeah, they're coming through pretty strongly here. They are part of your community. They want to be in community with you. I don't know if some of you practice being in relationship with your ancestors, as they passed on. You can still, actually, they're more connected to you now than they ever were, but practice getting in touch with them. Light a candle by their photos. When's the last time you even dust off their photos, right? When's the last time you've been to their gravesite? When's the last time that you've talked to them, like really spoke to them about what troubles you, what ails you, what you feel like you need help with? They are a part of your community. They want to give. That's all they want to do is give. And they what they really desire for you, I'm hearing, is for you to avoid the same pits that they had to fall down into. I'm getting that pretty strongly, that they want to change the DNA of your life from theirs. And so take that as it resonates, but that's what I'm getting. So lastly, I want to get some signs that you should look for when they're nearby. I just heard the name Patricia. Patricia. All right, so let's get some signs. What signs will you be showing them? So when you see these signs, these are just indicators that they are nearby, that they are with you, that this message itself was meant for you, right? So what signs should they look for, ancestors? What signs should they be on the lookout for? What sign? Okay. All right, so we have feathers. So they are communicating with you through feathers, particularly maybe green feathers, but any kind of feathers, white feathers, black feathers, and skulls, okay? So they are communicating with you. Let's get one more in skulls. So if you see skulls, this is them communicating with you. I'm also seeing this word endings on this card, which most likely means, again, it's reiterating the fact that your hardships are coming to an end, that you've done the major part of this work. I can't remember where I saw it. I want to just get that card for you again. Yeah, it was here. It says silver lining after the rain, right? Silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. So yeah, it's over, guys. It's over. So you had two more cards that flew out for signs. We have yin and yang, balance. So you will be seeing the yin and yang energy a lot, maybe coming up every now and again, where and I see yin and yang as duality. So black and white, yes, of course, but also up and down. You'll see what I'm getting is opposites of things. So in the same image, in the same circumstance, not one after the other, okay? I hope I'm making sense, but that's what they're showing me, is that you'll see the duality of things. You'll see why, and I'm also getting like, you'll see why this happens, so this happens, so this can happen, so this can happen. You got fired, so this can happen. Then you got hired for this and this, so you can meet this person, and it's like you're gonna see how things balance out. And then we also have power lines with energy. They might be messing with you all's energy, right? You might be seeing flickering lights. You might see like certain birds on the power lines. Your attention is going more towards the power lines, I'm hearing, in your neighborhood or wherever you are. I'm also just getting significant charging, like a charging of the energy, meaning they are, they're like charging your energy. I don't know how to say it. It's almost like you plugged yourself into the wall, like you're a charger. They are charging your energy. Those are the words I'm getting. I'm also hearing like they're messing with your energy. Like, and not, I say the word messing, quote unquote, but that's not what they're doing. They're not messing with you. They are trying to communicate. And so energy being messed with means that they are maybe getting you up out of this funk, right? Maybe you've been in a funk. Maybe you've been in this whole, like, this path of like distress or feeling annoyed or feeling like you're in crisis all the time. They're hoping to pull your energy up, raise your frequency, raise your energy up. So I love that for you. We also, I just have to see at the bottom of the deck, we have butterflies with metamorphosis. So yes, you all could be experiencing a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. Who isn't though, right? But those are your messages from your ancestors. I hope that it was helpful. If so, give this message a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, all the things, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.